Welcome. You're now listening to the 86K podcast, hosted by Robella Rega and Jimmy Gribbin.
This is the 86K podcast.
Yes, sir.
I'm Robella Rega.
I'm Jimmy Gribbin.
And we're here to go to a deep dive on the Wikipedia.
The stuff you guys want to hear.
That's right. Everyone just takes the deep dives into Wikipedia, but we're going to just do a topic and kind of see where this shit takes us. It's 86K because I'm trying to get as many views on this, or we're trying to get as many views on this as my dad has on all his YouTube videos where he talks about Ethiopian government conspiracies, and we're trying to beat his ass on the line. You know what I mean?
Is it one episode or all of it?
What do you mean?
Like the amount of listeners? I thought it was one episode got 86.
Oh, one episode, yeah,
Well, that's
episode.
what we need to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we need to do. We're trying to get to the 86 on one episode.
Okay.
So this one is about to blow up because I mean, like, there's so few podcasts in the world. You know what I mean? Like, we're only one of very few people just talking to mics for no reason.
Sure.
You know, so we should do pretty well on this first episode.
If we can get at least 30 of our friends to like it, then we should be on the news and noteworthy on iTunes, and then you're set. Ask your dad if he'll sponsor us.
If he'll
please.
sponsor, he'll write a nice little review for it.
Some of that Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Can you make money off Bitcoin?
I don't
like
think
actual paper.
not anymore. It's going down.
But can you? Is that the idea? Can you literally extract Bitcoin and turn it into cotton paper?
Cotton paper.
That's what it's made of?
Yeah. You can do that.
Okay.
Well, you can, but you have to transfer it to your bank first. Have you ever fucked with Bitcoin?
No, it scares me.
Yeah, I lost.
Real money scares me too.
Yeah. I mean, like, all of it's fake. You know what I mean? All right.
So we're doing government agencies. This week. Alrighty. I'll start it off. We'll read what a government agency is. Some of you might not be as woke as us. A government agency, sometimes an appointed commission, is a permanent or semi-permanent organization.
Wait, appointed commission? That's
By who?
That's some fucking bullshit. Fuck you, dude. This should be, if it's our government, and then some other motherfucker can just be like, oh, hey, you gave me a shit ton of money. P&G. What's P&G? It's Johnson and Johnson.
Procter and Gamble.
Procter and Gamble. Oh, you can be on this appointed commission for hair stuff.
What is Procter and Gamble? That just came out of my ass. Oh, it's a consumer goods corporation.
Yeah,
corporation.
Get the fuck out of here.
What is Procter and Gamble? They're based in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, they're based in the most boring. Dude, they're
not. That's not the most boring state in the union.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not.
What's the most boring state?
It's got to be Kansas.
How about Nebraska?
Nebraska's got Carhenge.
What's Carhenge?
Carhenge is this guy made a bunch of cars standing up in the ground to look like Stonehenge. I've been there. I took a photo. I went 200 miles out of the way to take a photo at Carhenge on the way from Arizona to Chicago.
Did they do some pagan type shit there?
I don't know.
That'd be pretty sick if they sacrificed a virgin or something.
I was there. I was the only guy there.
Holy shit, that's so fucking funny. Should we go back to government agency?
Yeah. The thing with that, like piggybacking off that, is government is just a weird thing because you pick these people and then it's like they go into a room and they're like, you can't come in.
You can't come in here.
Just stay out there. You're like, well, I picked you.
Yeah, I know, exactly. I was the one that picked you, dude.
I don't know anything. You're just
fuck
like,
you, dude. You don't know shit. You're just some guy. You're just some dude.
So
or some
gal.
No,
you were about to say girl.
I was about to say broad, actually.
Broad?
Some broad.
Way to commit comedy suicide right now. A permanent or semi-permanent. What is semi-permanent? Anyways, organization. A permanent's even scarier.
Yeah, that is actually
organization in the machinery of government that is responsible for the oversight and administration of specific functions such as the intelligence agency.
Shout out to CIA. Shout out to FBI. Shout out to NSA. Listen to this podcast.
You know NSA.
I love that.
You got
NSA.
a death wish against the NSA.
Oh, I love that NSA.
You know what I just found out is that what is it? TPA? No. What the fuck is the security? I can't even.
TSA?
TSA. We're throwing out so many acronyms.
Yeah, I know.
TSA, some of it is a government agency. Some of it is third party. I thought all of it was contracted.
I think there was like some random dude thought of the TSA after 9/11.
Yeah.
And then was there no TSA before 9/11? Was there, or was it just run by each airport? Like each airport had their own security.
I think so.
Damn, idiots! I don't fucking know, man.
I feel like I've always had to go through the metal detectors from like day one. I don't remember a time where that wasn't the case, and I'm old enough to remember
before 9/11.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like they've always just had the things that you put your bags through. So I don't know what the
Maybe you
TSA
didn't have to
does.
take off your shoes.
Sometimes you don't. And
I
then
mean,
they're
now
like, sir, keep your shoes on.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was just at another airport. They said to take them off.
Yeah, dude, they need to fix that shit because it's either take your shoes off or shoes on. Okay,
Yes.
I don't want any of this mixed bullshit in my America. You know,
With the dogs that can't actually smell anything. They're just there to scare you.
Do they not smell that
I
shit?
have a theory that they can't smell anything. They're just like German Shepherds.
It really does make sense. Though.
If you had like beef jerky in your bag, you'd be like, what?
You know, they probably on like all those Good Morning America shows and everything. They probably get the best dog. They don't get the shitty dog that doesn't do shit. You know what I mean? The shitty dog that's like lazy as fuck and just like I don't want to fucking move. They get like the fucking type A personality dog that's just like
Carl's
oh
dog.
yeah that like gets everything. But they cut out all the parts where he was just like sniffing every bag and barking at every single bag and fucking up.
Occasionally they'll take out the hyper one just to like scare the people waiting.
Scare the people waiting and shit. Come on.
Oh, something's up.
I feel like we're jumping all over the place. But like whenever you bring in like a banana or some fruit, I feel like that's what gets people the most.
Yeah,
like people just forget.
Yeah.
Like they don't think anything of it.
And that is that's probably more dangerous than a weapon.
You think so?
Because it's like invasive like species of like
Oh, and
pests.
it could just spread.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Because
Like,
I mean, you can spread bullets.
Yeah.
But then once you run out of bullets, it's all done.
Exactly.
But then with a mosquito, you still have
Zika or something.
Zika or something like that.
Dude.
That just keeps that's a gift that keeps on giving weird baby heads. You know.
We're lucky.
Oblong baby heads. That's what it gives.
Zika, the gift that keeps on giving. Jesus.
That's the name of the podcast. Zika,
The Zika
gift.
podcast.
The Zika podcast.
We're lucky though that we don't live in a country right now that has like malaria or Zika, because we only have like Florida where it's like that kind of tropical. Well, southeast.
And who cares if Florida gets like malaria? You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of old people would die though. There would be a lot of dead old people.
Yeah,
Their immune system can't handle it.
probably not. And all the babies. Well, there's not a lot of babies in Florida.
People
don't get born in Florida. They just move there.
They just move there.
That is, I think it's like 51st state for not having enough births after Puerto Rico. Yeah, TSA. It was created as a response for the September 11th attacks. So what did they do before that?
I don't know. Wait. History and mission.
Dude, they really
click on
9/11
that first
really
one.
fucked us up.
Dude, 9/11
Like,
was
we're
pretty fucking
so
insane.
Paranoid.
Yeah. But I
Rightfully
mean,
so,
like,
rightfully
yeah, there's
so.
some shit out there that's like, I was thinking about the CIA, and my friend one time she asked me for advice because I got interviewed by the CIA one time when I was I was doing some electrical engineering shit in college, and I was like, maybe I can work with the CIA for a semester or something. They had like cool work programs or whatever. But anyway, I was getting interviewed. And so she asked me for advice, and she was like, "Is it?" She's trying to get. I think she got a job with them. I'm not sure, but
You don't know now.
honestly, I'll never know. She can't even tell me.
She works for like Kroger.
Yeah, honestly, she lives in Virginia. Where's the West Point, Virginia? Is that where the CIA
Oh,
is?
dude, I completely screwed these up the other day. Langley is FBI, and then what's the CIA one? I should know this.
Either way,
should I talk about the CIA?
She was asking. Yeah, fuck the
Langley CIA.
Langley.
Fuck, I always do this, and then I second guess myself.
She
What the fuck is FBI?
Federal Bureau of Investigation, dumbass. But she asked
hell up.
she asked like if it was unethical for her to work for the CIA, and or if she would be complicit in government agencies and shit. I'm just like, I feel like, I do think that I'm critical of the government and all that shit, but I do think FBI, NSA, and CIA, all these government agencies, they do need to be like, you need to look over them. But at the same time, there's so many times the CIA has saved fucking America probably, and we just haven't heard about it.
Yeah.
Like, there's been so many probably terrorist attacks that we just have zero idea in the public, and they're just like going about their day like, I just killed 10 terrorists. Like, it's just like just a normal day for them. And then we're out here going like, shut the CIA down. Fucking shut it down then. Okay. You don't think a motherfucker's going to come here and try to blow up? Like, you don't think that's going to happen? Like everyone thinks that everyone around the world is just like calm as fuck. But there's some, we've been kicking everyone else's balls for literally the last 200 to 300 years. The U.S. has been going around just kicking everyone in the balls, and then finally when we want to pull out of Iraq, then we're just like, hey dude, it's all good, right? Don't hit me in the balls. Like, dude, don't do that, dude. I've been hitting your ball. I've been hitting you in the balls for like 30 years.
I slapped you in the face. Don't slap me.
Yeah,
back,
exactly. Please, don't slap me back.
Well, it's great. Now we're homies with the Taliban. It's just crazy. It's crazy how shit goes back and forth. And we were like cool with the Taliban in the 80s because they were shooting down Soviet helicopters.
Yeah.
And rightfully so, defending their country. And then this 9/11 happened.
And then it was like,
we were like, fuck. And now we're like, wow, now we kind of need you against ISIS and all that shit.
Yeah,
ISIS,
dude, it's fucking quiet.
Taliban was always just like, yes, they did that shit, but also like they're more like regionalist. They're more about
this is my home.
Them. Yeah, but ISIS, they're just nuts. Like them and like Boko Haram and all that shit. Insane. All right, U.S.
All right. Back to government agencies.
I was just looking up the security real quick.
Okay.
Prior to the 1970s, American airports had minimal security arrangements to prevent acts of terrorism. Measures were introduced starting in the late 1960s after several high-profile hijackings. So
dude, hijackings in the 70s weren't shit. All they did was like say like,
I'm a 1970s hijack survivor. Man, you ain't shit.
Dude, imagine if you were living in the 70s and then you fucking just got like transported past 2001, past 9/11. You'd be like, oh my fucking God. Like you'd be freaking the fuck out. What? Because hijackers back in the day, they just like kind of took the plane, put it down on the ground. They just, they had guns against people's heads and shit. No big deal.
What about Munich?
What Munich? What happened in Munich?
Was that a hijacking, or was that just they broke into the Olympic Village?
But nothing was like 9/11, where they took a plane into a building.
Oh yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah,
like that's fucking next level shit.
Right.
That's like when you go down a rabbit hole of porn and you're just like, oh shit, I'm looking at
it's as heavy as it gets.
I'm looking at some crazy rabbits fucking right now. It's turning me on.
Put your soul on the line.
Put my soul on.
You might not come back.
You don't know.
There's some stuff out there that you got to balance, like the what if of like, damn. When you're on your deathbed, like I should have looked up that weird porn, but at the same time, the rest of your life you live with knowing, dude, I like that kind of porn.
That's
you know what I mean,
dude. That's a great regret to have in front of your kids. Do you have any regrets in life?
Bugs Bunny getting sucked off.
Yeah,
they're like, what did he just say?
That Elmer Fudd dick, though.
When he puts a shotgun up Bugs' pussy. Yeah, there's some stuff that I like. I'd rather just have the regret of not knowing.
Not knowing.
Not knowing that I like it.
Yeah, dude. I think it's also with porn. You just fucking build up a tolerance that you're just like, oh, big boobs bouncing. I don't care. Like, you just build up a tolerance to the point where you're just like,
yeah.
Oh my God! What do I need to turn me on?
Robel, an hour ago after getting into porn, you're like, "What are you doing?"
I know, yeah, legit.
We were here for big boobs.
Robel, big boobs, Robel. What are you doing? You're leaving the fucking big boobs.
You know what that reminds me of? I was listening to the Navy SEAL on Joe Rogan the other day. Andy Stump, I think is his name. And he made a good point. He was talking about the adrenaline and like how people crave it more and more. He equated it to like when you have music in your headphones and you play it, and after an hour you turn it up because your body gets used to it.
Yeah.
And then if you were to go back to that music without turning down the volume, like 2 days later, you'd be like, Jesus Christ, that's loud.
Yeah. You'd be like freaking out.
Or like when you press pause and then someone talks to you and then you go back to it.
Yeah,
that's the same thing with the porn.
Yeah, totally true.
You just like keep going and then you need to reset.
Sure. Fuck. I need to stop watching porn. I need to stop.
All right, back to TSA, government agency.
TSA. All right, you didn't get to finish the whole description.
Of what?
We got to intelligence agency. Oh, go back to...
of airport security?
No. Of a government agency.
Oh.
You were at... There is a notable... I think that's where you were at or something.
Go for it.
There is a notable... I'm going to do a Jimmy Gribben. There is a...
Do I sound like Dave Chappelle's white guy?
I know.
There's a notable variety of agency types.
You don't even...
Although usage differs. I'm sorry, I don't know what that N-word is. When he would do that. Oh my God. Look at him.
Oh my God. There's a notable variety of agency types. Although usage differs, a government agency is normally distinct both from a department or ministry. Oh shit, for real? And other types of public body establishments by government. Interesting. The functions of an agency are normally executive in character, so like presidential type shit. Since different types of organizations, such as commissions, are most often constituted, I'm an idiot, in an advisory role. This distinction is often blurred in practice, however.
What?
Oh, these
hell
fucking
does that
cucks.
mean?
Oh my God, dude.
But sometimes we can
just like blur
messy.
the lines. Like,
They say-
usually they just contradict each other immediately. Yeah. Although usage differs, a government agency is normally distinct both from a department or ministry and other. What the fuck? The function of an agency are normally executive in character. Oh my God. That's how they get away with shit. That's how all these motherfuckers get away with shit. They just kind of keep fucking inching their power bigger and bigger without us fucking knowing, because all we're doing is going to work, fucking trying to make rent, trying to make your bills, and then by the time you're 3-4 years into some shit, they've already like taken over. They've created all these new agencies that you're like, what the fuck does that do? It's fucking insane though, and then we wonder like how we even got to this point with Trump or whatever. It's like it's been growing that way this whole fucking entire time.
Yeah.
Like Obama was doing it, fucking Bush was doing it, Bill Clinton was doing it.
Yeah, there hasn't been like a power grab by Trump. It's just been like the choices he's made with the amount of power.
Exactly, and it's slowly been growing too. Yeah. And to the fact that we're just like, this is it's like it's been growing. Mm-hmm. And we're just like whoever's the nice guy up top. If there's a nice guy up top, well, then we're good with it.
There's been
or
like
a nice
one
woman
nice
up top. Dude, you have to be a psychopath to have that job.
Jimmy Carter, I think, is the one exception.
Yeah, where he
like,
just
even
like
Obama was like drone.
Yeah,
insane,
yeah.
But like Jimmy Carter, I feel like he was legitimately like the nicest guy.
He's like, hey, how's the guy? How you guys doing?
Y'all want some boiled peanuts?
You want some peanuts? Here's some. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oil prices are so high.
I don't really want to get involved with those Persians. I'd rather just let them do their thing. Can't we all just get along? Like what Rodney King's going to say later? Oh, Lord. Let's look up the list of federal agencies in the US.
Fuck yeah. Let's see this.
We're in it.
Shit. Damn. Wait. Those are departments. Okay. Federal government agencies? So I think if you keep going down, you'll see it, right?
Oh, I mean, these are all federal, technically. Legislative, judicial, executive. He's got so many.
I know. The legislative branch has no, like, Department of... God damn. Why do we... There's so many departments.
These all make sense. U.S. Department of Agriculture, Commerce,
I guess you're right.
Defense, Education. You know there used to be a Department of War?
Shut the fuck up, really?
Yeah. The guy just sat around. He's like, oh, shit, we got something to do?
Yeah. Dude, that dude has such an incentive to start wars. He's like, I don't have any work to do. Do you guys want to, like, fuck up Korea or something?
I'm going to go to Japan and just, like, say something very rude.
Yeah, just some fucked up shit in Japan. So, wait, did it change to Department of Defense?
It, like, the U.S. Department of Defense, like, absorbed it. But there you go. United States Department of War.
What?
Formed in 1789, of course.
Yeah, sure.
And then
dissolved in 1947.
They're like, World War II's over?
Yeah, it's like...
No more war ever.
Fuck that shit, dude. I'm out. Dude, honestly, I think it is interesting that I think it's just that we haven't felt the effects of war unless we have a loved one going to Iraq or Afghanistan or
soon to be
someone serving. Yeah, something. Like,
it's true.
I feel like we don't feel like I'm getting coffee. I don't have to ration my fucking porn.
You don't see posters of Uncle Sam?
No, nothing.
Hey.
Nothing like that. And so I feel like we just don't even think about it when we're just living day-to-day life.
For sure.
It just doesn't even happen.
Yeah, people would be like, are we still in Iraq?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like,
where are we right now?
We changed Iraq to ISIS, right? That's what, it's ISIS now on a map.
But
What's the capital of ISIS?
They're gone, though?
Yeah.
The capital of ISIS.
The capital of ISIS?
I think my cousin went to ISIS. Yeah.
Yeah.
I listened to an NPR article.
My cousin went to ISIS. He loved it. Oh, my God. He took his wife. He's part of the caliphate now. It's pretty sick.
It's crazy though, because Afghanistan, I think it's close, or it already is the longest war the U.S. has ever been in. I think it might have already beaten Vietnam, and we're like, we don't even care.
Nobody's marching.
Yeah,
nobody's marching against the war.
But it's also like it's so
disconnected,
and like we're not doing like active campaigns. We're just like. Doing little patrols and like,
sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure, I guess.
It's so like watered down. It's not like total war.
If we had a draft, do you know how many people would fucking? That's why I bet you that's why they stopped doing the draft. That's why.
What?
Not because they actually think it's like
they don't need us.
Bad. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, they don't need us or anything like that. But at the same time, if people were getting drafted for Iraq. If people were getting drafted for Afghanistan, then there would be protesting.
No one's even going to do that. You know what? I'm about to fuck you up with some truth.
What?
You know what the future draft is going to be?
What?
It's going to be all you smart engineers and whatnot, and they're going to be like, build us better drones. They're just going to force labor you guys into flying drones. Because think about it. If you're a general, hey, we got fucking 20,000 18-year-old dumbasses that we're going to put on the ground.
You have to
train them and orchestrate them. Or we can get 300 and just have them fly these drones.
That's
and just
legit true.
Bomb the shit out of all these people.
Yo, one time I did. I went on a tour of Boeing. They have like the space defense and whatever security. They got everything. But in St. Louis, that's like what they do. And
that and drink Anheuser-Busch.
Anheuser-Busch, baby. But I went on a tour of their facility, and I got to meet a guy that works on fucking rockets and shit, just like weapons and shit. And they showed us like ballistics and like kind of like they actually had the weapons on site and shit, and we got to kind of like see that, which was kind of insane. And I asked him like, do you ever think about what this is being used? And he gave me the most engineer fucking answer. He's like, no, not really. I just think it's kind of cool. I'm like, oh my God. You're not even considering the shit that you're building is killing little babies.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even think like, oh, the shit. And like, he tried to like make it like bring up a good point. Like, yeah, I guess we're killing some bad guys, but then you don't even think of the collateral damage of how many fucking Iraqis died? It was over like 200. Yeah, civilians. It was like 200,000 or something like that.
Desert Storm. Or
let's do both. Why not? Fucking either way, they fucking died. And what we hear about are all the American soldiers, and it's like 5,000, which is still like a lot of lives. But when you hear 5,000 versus 200,000, it's fucking insane.
Yeah. I always forget it was just the Iraq War, and then that was
then it got picked up. Yeah.
Where the hell did I go? Desert Storm. Where did Desert Storm go?
You can just do Control Find or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Gulf War. That's what it was. Gulf War or Desert Storm? Operation Desert Storm.
Holy shit. Look at those fucking war hawks. Oh my God. There's a picture of just like five F-15s.
Those are
in formation. I think it said F-15Es or something like that.
Yeah, those are F-15s. I used to really big into planes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Look at those fucking bombs underneath them too. They're in formation. There's just
I have that GIF.
Fires in the back.
Smart bomb. Boom. Well, that's what they're flying over after Saddam. After he got spanked by us, he left Kuwait and he just burned all the oil fields, and they burned, they burned for like months, dude, months. Everyone around the world is like, you fucking dick.
Dumbass.
Like, what
you piece of shit.
That's your air quality going up with the wind.
Yeah,
and shit.
legit.
Like, idiot. And he's like, well, if I can't have this oil, no one's gonna have
what
it, and I'm gonna burn it.
What a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. Saddam Hussein looks so Mexican.
He does. He really does. He does look like El Chapo or something.
like
the Iraqi El Chapo.
I think that's where Iraqis they got to Mexico before the Spanish.
And their seed got through.
Every time I see the GIF, because I have it on my phone, of him getting hanged.
Oh my God.
I'm like, this guy's straight up
Because I
Mexican.
have it on my phone.
I bet you.
I just have the GIF of someone getting hung on my phone.
Hanged.
Is it hanged or hung?
Hung is when your penis is really big.
Oh, that's right.
Hanged is when you get hanged.
Yo, I got a hanged penis.
I got hung my whole life.
Hey, yo, girl, my penis is hanged, you know?
This is I want a different photo of him. He looks Iraqi there.
There he does, but still, he looks like President Fox, doesn't he? President fucking Fox
like
from
Vicente Fox. Let me pull up Vicente.
He looks exactly like
Vincent
him.
Fox. Dude,
How come regular mustaches haven't ever gone out of style?
Because it can't.
Because like the Hitler stash. Nobody uses that, right?
I told you about the black guy I saw with the Hitler mustache.
Dude, we can do it,
CTA.
though. We can do it, though. It's fine.
No.
It's fine. We can do it. Michael Jordan did it on a national campaign, and
No,
nobody
he did
said
not.
shit.
What?
Yeah, Hanes. A Hanes commercial.
With a Hitler stash?
Hitler stash, baby, full on. Michael Jordan.
Can I even look that up on...
Hitler stash. I'm sure it'll come up.
See, that's the limits of our Wikipedia. The toothbrush mustache? Oh, that's just what it is. I never knew that. The toothbrush mustache makes sense.
But Jordan had
something.
that. Jordan had that on Hanes commercial. Fucking Hitler had to go and ruin it.
But nobody not even a good-looking mustache.
It really isn't. Oh my God, who's that guy?
Robert Mugabe. He was the
Zimbabwe.
Yeah, he's a fucking dictator, wasn't he?
Yeah, he brought the whole fucking nation down.
Yeah, Marxist-Leninist.
Yeah, brought the whole fucking nation down.
What a shithead.
Yeah.
Does he still have it there?
I'm pretty sure that he got
just
ousted. He got ousted like this year.
No, but like his dimple thing.
Oh, it's right there. It's right there.
Is it?
Go look a little closer. It looks
Come a little bit closer.
Why doesn't he shave that?
Is it? I think that's just.
Oh no, he's just a dark nigga.
I mean, the dimple in his.
He's a dark looking African. 30 years. He had reigned for 30 years.
Yeah, dude. I don't care who you are. You ain't running for 30. You ain't in charge for 30 years. That's the thing though with like these like African leaders, the ones that are like there for way too long. They're like, listen, colonialism was so bad.
I need to be the one in charge.
Yeah, I need to use a lot of force to make sure that we're taken care of, and it gets muddy, and people are like, well, I mean, obviously it's better than when the Brits or the French were there, but at the same time, like they just take it, swing the pendulum the other way.
Was it though? Because like now it's like there's not. But listen. If you're about to destroy an entire economy, people in fucking Zimbabwe don't have shit now. Yeah. Like it's like. Were you better off when you could at least
couldn't do anything?
Well, at least you could buy apples and shit. Now you can't fucking even get apples because Mugabe or whatever the fuck his name is just like destroyed their entire like.
Did he though?
Yes, dude. It was all his fucking shit. Dude, the same shit happened in Ethiopia. That's part of the reason why Ethiopia was never colonized. We never had shit. But then we had all these fucking Russian assholes coming through and going like, hey, you know what? Let's take the land from this farmer that's growing shit for us, and then we'll take over as the government and then grow the land ourselves. Go fuck yourself, dude. That shit doesn't fucking work.
Yeah.
And they tried it in fucking Ethiopia, and now that we're here, and now the Chinese are fucking coming through and taking over all of Africa, but nobody's fucking noticing this shit. Everyone's just like fucking in their own little world, but the Chinese are fucking taking over Africa. They are fucking colonizing that shit financially.
We got to do something.
I mean, I'm not doing shit about it, but like...
We got to do something.
But it's fucking insane.
I got a plan.
But it's fucking insane. Like, they're doing the same shit that white people did to Africa. But the thing is, at the same time,
legally, though,
they're doing it legally. And
up.
I do have to say, they are bringing like entrepreneurial thing, like status to these African countries. And Ethiopia's GDP is going way through the fucking roof. Like it like increased like crazy. They got their first like train, like rail system in the capital. Could you imagine a capital without a fucking public transportation?
Yeah.
I mean, there's public transportation and shit, but it's just a bunch of fucking small buses going back and forth. It's the most hectic fucking shit. Just some dude like leaning out of like, and it's not even a bus. It's just an 11-seater big van.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of these just flying around all over the place, and it's just some dude yelling a location in the city, like just like Bajan or what was like Pele. Pele, dele. Wow, fuck. What the fuck? There's one part of the city.
We talked about it with Jared, didn't we?
Yeah.
The dilly.
Dele. But they just lean out, and then people are like, I'm going there. And then they hop in, and then you have to tell the driver, like, what judge? Or what the fuck do you say? You just say, I need to get the fuck out. Like, you just yell at the driver, like, I'm out. And then you hop out wherever the fuck you want. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And you just have to know the city. There's no street numbers. There's nothing. And so I guess that's a good thing with China coming through, but still, man, it's weird.
That's what they do it in Cuba. You just get in one of the Yank tanks, like the old 1950s cars, and it'll be like 10 people in this car. None of them know each other, and they're just like, right here works. Are you like,
it's so wild.
I took one because I got dropped off in the middle of nowhere outside of Havana, and then I had to get back in, and I was like, just anywhere near the airport, please. But going back to your China taking over Africa thing, I was thinking about this. I'm like, there are a lot of countries that I've been to that I don't want their sphere of influence growing. Like the U.S., like Americans are so like not stupid, like not knowing stuff, but just like so dramatic and over the top.
Yeah.
And like,
dumb. We really are.
Like
we really
all the
are.
people on like cruise ships and all that shit. But like, if I were another country, I'd be like, I don't want America going to Africa and like influencing them. I wonder about China. Like, are they cool? I've never been to China. I have a few Chinese friends. You know what I mean?
It's interesting. It's interesting to think like if their government takes over.
Well, their government sucks. I know that.
Exactly. I think I think all governments suck. The people are chill.
Are Chinese people chill?
I think people are chill.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just curious.
I think
are they like uptight like Americans?
I don't know. I think most people are chill.
Okay.
I think people around the world are chill. It's the governments that come through, like China's new fucking spying or social currency law, where they have a bunch of cameras all over the place, and they're kind of like they give you kind of like credit scores on so you can get like jobs based on all that shit. You can get
how good of a person you are.
Exactly how good of a person you are.
Black Mirror,
which is wild. And the people there, I think it's just that they've been beaten down so much that they're just like, fucking dude, I don't care. This is fine.
It's gotta be rough.
I don't give a fuck.
A third of the country still doesn't have electricity. I read that somewhere.
Really?
A third.
That's wild.
Of fucking China's population of how many people?
Well,
1.4 billion.
Damn.
Holy.
Well, look how much have electricity. That's more than the U.S.
That was 2016. It's probably like 3 billion now. Water supply. What am I looking up? Electricity. Infrastructure. Boom. Telecommunications. Is that the lights, Robel? Is that electricity?
Oh,
It's telecommunications.
Telecommunications.
All I know is that my phone don't work when the electricity go out.
Huawei's an interesting thing too.
Where the hell do I look up electricity? I'm gonna just Google. I'm gonna Wikipedia it. China electricity. What's a fancier word for electricity?
Electrical grid.
Ooh. State Grid Corporation, Continental U.S. Power, Smart Grid. Holy fuck.
I think that first one.
Yeah?
Yeah. State Grid Corporation.
It is the largest utility company in the world.
Whoa.
This is interesting.
Dude.
And as of 2018, the world's second largest company overall by revenue. Well, I got to know what the first one is before we jump into State Grid Corporation. State Grid is the dumbest, most government name.
Dude.
We are the big money company. Hello.
Shit. But Walmart fucking beating that ass, dude.
Sam Walton taking State Grid into the backyard and getting nasty
that dick. State Grid looking ass, boy.
Fuck you. Look at China, though. China's got the next three.
But you gotta think about all their shit is nationalized.
Yeah.
So it's like they're cheating. You know what I mean? Like if you took all of our shit.
Company?
So don't they? That's what they do. They like merge private and national companies. They kind of like have it so that's like that's why, dude. Fuck Amazon. You got to watch out for Alibaba, bro. Alibaba, China will never let another company like Alibaba come through, which is it's basically like it's kind of like just Amazon, but like
shittier.
They won't let another company get as big as Alibaba because that's their cash cow right now, dude.
Yeah.
They're like, we want this to succeed, and I'm telling you, that shit, Alibaba's about to be up there.
Dude, look how fast fucking Amazon is growing, 30.8% revenue growth.
It's pretty wild.
It's right behind CVS.
Yeah.
Growing at 4.1%. Holy fuck.
That's a healthy amount.
Where's Alibaba?
Alibaba is probably...
Is it part of something else, though?
No, Alibaba's on its own, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, this shit scares the hell out of me.
All these corporations.
All these motherfuckers.
They're gonna, dude,
I don't see one Mexican corporation. Man, fuck all this shit.
One Mexican corporation? Well, fucking step up your game, dude.
I'm trying to. You guys are fucking pissing me off lately. Alibaba, ooh.
It's just the story of an Arabic.
I remember reading this at my
1001
grandparents' place in Michigan. I love the story of Alibaba.
Arabian Nights.
Dude, let's open up an Alibaba restaurant called Open Sesame Buns. Or we call it Alibaba and we have the Open Sesame Buns.
That's
I'm always trying to think of restaurant pun names, like a New York Vietnamese place. I think I told you this one called Forget About It.
No, I've never heard of that. Dude, you should write for Bob's Burgers. They always have.
Do they really?
They always have like some pun in the background.
Too bad it's cartoons. They don't get my talent. I don't watch cartoons, and I wouldn't. Alibaba's an ethnic slur for an Iraqi. What? That
really?
Sounds made up.
That does sound
Have you ever
made up.
looked up ethnic slurs?
No, let's check them out.
It's kind of funny. Some of them you're like, Jesus. Like, I'm not using them, but holy fuck.
I think if you don't know them, it's cool to use them. Do you know what I mean?
Listen,
like,
I don't have any friends that are Armenian, so I can say it.
Like, we just said Alibaba 10 times, and an Iraqi...
Some Iraqis like, you
fucking piece of shit!
Iraqi-American, because it's... I feel like they wouldn't know if they were in Iraq.
Yeah, they're not going to listen to this.
They'd be like, what? What about him?
Alligator bait? What? Gator bait? A black person, especially a black child? Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, fucking people are vicious.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, why don't you get those alligator baits and we can have them working in the
That's
fields.
something your like grandpa drops.
Just something,
not yours,
and
but
you
like
have
a white grandpa. And you're
you
like,
just have no, or you don't even have any idea what it means.
Yeah,
like you're like, yeah, I'll go get the alligator bait, and you go into the fridge, grab a steak, and then he's like, no, I meant those nigger children. It's like, oh my God, oh my God, Grandpa.
Yeah. These are bad. I don't even know why we went down.
Dude, I kind of want to see. I want to see them.
An Armo. It's an Armenian. Oh, is that a slur? An Armo?
Armo is an Armenian, especially used in Southern California.
Yeah, there's a huge Armenian population in LA.
Dude, Zanku's Chicken, shout out. Baba.
Yeah.
It's fucking, dude, that story is fucking insane.
Is it?
Look it the fuck up.
Okay.
After we look at some more racial slurs.
Armo, though, that's kind of like Nigerians. They call themselves Niger, right? It's just like a shortened.
Do they?
I know that because of these two UFC fighters that are Nigerian background.
Oh, did they beat up Jussie Smollett?
Rebel, that's not funny because there's real hate crimes out there.
But this one was fucking hilarious.
It would be like if someone like fake flew a plane into a building and then you're just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. Legit.
Like, holy shit.
That's just fucking insane.
Worst hate crime of the year so far.
Yeah, honestly.
Didn't even happen.
Horrible. Aunt Jemima.
Dude, I would pay good money for like a YouTube premium channel of just like a reality show of Jussie's life post this
shit?
Yeah.
Did you watch him get out of jail?
No.
There's a whole video of him trying to like get out through press, and it made me like pretty disgusted with the press because I was like, we just have not learned anything. Like since OJ, shit has just been ramping up.
What do you mean?
So like, I feel like
because OJ's innocent.
Yeah, we know OJ's innocent. Yeah, he didn't do shit.
What is it? Ron Goldman? Was that his name?
Ron Goldman and
Nicole
Simpson.
What happened with OJ?
Also, we got a table at Zanku's Chicken too. What happened with OJ?
This poor guy.
No, it was like
he had a pierced ear. Yeah, Ron Goldman. Anyways,
he was fucking her good. He was born in 1968.
He's 25 when he got killed, dude.
That's crazy. Isn't that wild?
What are you, 26?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
So, like, last year I would have been killed.
Live for Ron.
He was fucking some older women.
Dude, she was
like...
gorgeous.
She was really good looking.
Holy cow.
How old was she when she died? 35? Damn, all right.
She looks great.
She looks beautiful.
We're fucking terrible.
She looks very beautiful.
Wikipedia list of old dead hot women.
Yeah. That's this whole podcast.
Would you?
Old dead women.
Old dead hot women.
No, but it just like when Jussie was getting out of the jail cell, there was just a swarm of press. And I mean, like, it's just, I get trying to get the scoop, but literally they were just yelling. How do you feel? How do you feel? Do you want to apologize to Chicago? How do you feel? Just a swarm of people yelling that shit, and it just makes you go like, do you really think he's going to answer?
Yeah.
Like what? Why are you yelling? It's not going to happen, man.
I would have been like, what did you get at Subway?
Yeah.
What kind of sub?
Do you want Subway to sponsor you? Is Subway going to sponsor you, Jussie? Are you working out a deal with Subway? Are you their new Jared? Not in the kiddie way, but
Dude. Dude, they have to do an SNL like Subway commercial with Jussie. Or maybe they did it last night. Who knows?
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, I feel like it's Niger. It's always like Niger #Niger Pride or something like that.
What up, my Niger?
Yeah,
man, you my Niger.
Where did we get off on? I know I brought up ethnic slurs, but where did that come from?
I don't know, but
fuck.
Let's go all the way. Let's look at like
some of these are so bad.
Let's look at Q or something like that.
Yeah, good call.
Just Q.
Ooh, what is a bong?
A bong.
I got to be careful. We got to be careful saying these.
Oh yeah, we could get in
if
trouble.
I didn't know what the N word was, I'm like, what's this word?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you just said it. Boule.
Bong.
But it does make you go like, there's racial slurs everywhere. You know what I mean? Like I feel like when people like get hung up about racial slurs and shit.
Yeah.
Hung up. That's a really insensitive way of saying it. But like once you look at a cheesehead, a Dutch person is a cheesehead.
Wow.
Wait, I thought that was Wisconsin people.
That too, but they think it's a point of pride.
Damn.
You imagine being Dutch,
and then
first generation, you're like,
what the fuck are you not a cheesehead? I don't know what kind of accent that was.
Yeah,
you're not a cheesehead.
I'm a bad guy from a 1980s Disney movie.
But it makes you go like, this is just ching chong. Mocking the language and person of perceived Chinese descent.
Argentine degrading term for Chileans.
But it makes you go like, it's just a noise. It's just a noise coming out of your mouth. That's what it is.
But it's got a lot of hate.
100%. I'm not saying it's not that. But once you put it in that context, Christ killer at you.
That was just funny.
That's pretty funny and accurate. Just kidding.
No, that's if there are any Roman Americans out there, you're a Christ killer.
You're a Christ
I
killer.
just want you to know that. Frickin' Pontius
Pilate.
Pilate.
But it makes you it does make you go like and I'm not saying that it's but if like I feel like that takes the power out of the word. Like you go like fucking what? Get the fuck out of here. I don't care. Like that's how white people can feel about cracker and honky and shit. Like nobody gives a fuck. So then,
yeah, it's just like the punching up though, like in jokes.
True. I get that
like
too.
Honkies have never been enslaved.
Sure, I get that too. But it's like look how many racial slurs there are.
The most of these are for black people, unfortunately.
Yeah. Darky.
They went
three different spellings for darky.
Yeah,
with Y, EY, and IE.
Yeah,
but dude, you take these. You're like, okay, you have the Dune Coon. That's good. Like, that's not alliteration, but rhyming. Dune Coon.
Yeah, alliteration.
Very
would
nice.
Be like all the same letter.
An Arab equivalent to sand.
All right, I'm getting like depressed
Negro.
looking at this stuff.
Are you serious? This shit's so fucking funny.
These are terrible.
This is
Why
funny.
did I think this would be funny?
I think this is funny.
I think high school Jimmy thought this was funny, but
adult Orwell thinks this is hilarious.
And some of these I don't know the context. Like
gin jockey, what the fuck is that? A white person having casual sex
casual
with an Aboriginal woman.
Yikes.
What the fuck, dude? Holy
Yikes.
shit! See, like you would just say, you don't even think of that as like anything
You're
here in
drinking
America.
A gin and tonic. You're like, God, I'm such a gin jockey.
Yeah, you don't even think of it, and then you realize this is something crazy for someone else.
Yeah.
Which I mean, like, sure, you can be aware of the big fucking heavy hitters, you know, but like it makes you go like, even it's just these are just noises people are fucking making at you.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
But
especially if someone says it to me, I'm just like, go fuck. Like this is a good.
You would get upset.
I think
you might
now
not act on it, but come on.
I would. I've been called. I think the times that I've been called nigger, I've been like the times that I didn't give a fuck, and I was like, okay, I don't care. Moving on. That's because all it does is hurt you. So someone
on
calls
paper,
me.
yes, but your blood didn't boil for 1 second, or you're like, motherfucker, dude. I want you to get hit.
I think for sure. The one time did I ever tell you about the girl that called me? And then she was like, "Oh, do you feel bad?" My blood was boiling.
Those
that
are
time.
just words, Robel.
No, legit. And then when I got older, I was just like, "Fuck it, dude." Someone calls me that, I'm not fucking with them. I don't need to be fucking with them. I got friends and family that care about me.
Yeah.
All this is doing is I went home and I was just like so fucking pissed.
Yeah.
So mad. And what was she doing? She was just out there having a good time, fucking nigger this, nigger that. She just like fucking flew it out. All I'm saying, for me, my path, and I'm not saying everybody's path has to be like this, but what works for me is being like, I'm indifferent to you. I don't care. Go do it. See how it works out for you.
Yeah.
That's great. Keep living your life. Because that has, for me, worked out in my happiness.
For sure.
Where like afterward, like that one dude that was just like with me and Cecily saying like white broad with the nigger. I just like laughed it off. Yeah, he was a white dude to like fucking like the fucking homeless dude. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. Great. She was still mad on the platform. She was still hurt.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I want to have a good time. I'm here for I'm not here for a long time, for a short time. I fucked up that lyric, but like
good time.
I'm here for a good time. I'm here for a short time and a good time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think if it would only really affect you long term if it was like someone you knew or cared about, but the chances of that happening are like,
very
the
slow.
Homeless guy insulted me.
But even one time I was walking down the steps and I had a neighbor named Jimbo. He lived downstairs, and we were
Sounds like a racist.
Sounds like a racist. And he...
this is MAGA country.
And he... we would hang out every once in a while, and he was a chill dude, but... And really friendly, real nice guy. Hung out a bunch of times, and like... And I was upstairs, like, we had balconies and shit, and he was out there with all his, like, white buddies from, I don't know, back home. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what he said, but he dropped like, I ain't no white nigger, you know? And then I walked downstairs. I'm like, I gotta hate those white niggers. And he was mortified.
Yeah.
So me making fun of that shit, and it hurt me in the moment. Like, I was like, fucking dude. And I just didn't hang out with him after that because I was like, I don't want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
I don't care about like hanging out with you now.
Yeah.
Like at first I was invested. Like I was like, I like you, man. Of course that hurts. But what would hurt me more is to go up into my room and be like, bah, 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 instead of being like, okay, well, go fuck yourself. All right, great. Moving on.
Yeah.
I get what you mean, though. Yeah, your blood does boil when that shit, like, first hits.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's always going to be assholes that fucking use words and shit to fucking... And it'll just always be the newest. There's going to be new shit. This list will never go away. I don't think as long as there's people that look different, even when people look the same, they're going to be like, you fucking mustache
hillbilly,
caterpillar,
sister.
You know
fucker.
what I mean?
Yeah.
There's just going to always be a name
for sure. That's just how humans are.
Yeah,
we're like, oh, this person doesn't look like me, and they pissed me off. Oh,
yeah.
Well, now I got a name for you.
Yeah.
How the hell did we get down this rabbit hole?
I don't know. I love it, though.
We got to wrap it up soon.
Do we?
Yeah, it's almost been an hour.
What?
Yeah, dude. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
Alibaba. The largest companies. What a bummer.
Damn,
we never looked up Alibaba. Is that what it's? Is that how you spell Alibaba? I know how to spell Alibaba, but
it's all one word.
Okay.
Huh? It's also a Nigerian comedian. Alibaba
Akpobome. Real quick.
Check him out. Alibaba Akpobome.
Dude, I like
the pink suit.
Yes. Can we
this
talk about
beautiful
this?
Nigerian man?
It looks like he might have 2 watches on.
Shut up.
Oh,
my.
That's a bracelet.
Could you think how baller that is to wear 2 watches, 2 Rolexes on each arm? Like, yo, dude, I'm fucking out.
What time do you want, New York City or Abuja?
Yeah, dude. Fuck out of here.
God, that's amazing. Was born in Warri, Delta State. What is Delta State? In the state of Delta? I'm in a state of Delta. Lagos.
He had made up his mind that he was going to do everything to enhance himself, improve his skills. What is this fucking like a comeback story for?
Yeah, this is
Nigerian.
Through guts, sacrifice, and creative dynamism.
Oh my God.
Alibaba carved a niche for himself as a comedian for both corporate and non-corporate. How did he get this far into a Wikipedia article without getting flagged?
I know.
This is too in-depth. In less than 4 years, he'd also become the preferred master of ceremony at some events.
You know that he wrote this shit himself.
This is my I could write myself this. Through blood and turmoil, he continued to improvise in the city.
He persevered. Yeah.
Against all odds and racial slurs thrown at his undercover POC-ness. This is
undercover POC.
This is ridiculous.
Dude, wow.
He enjoys Netflix. This is a dating profile.
He won the Laughter Award, though. So he must be really funny.
I am the Laughter Award.
I am
the Laughter Award.
I am the Laughter Award.
There's no such thing as Alibaba. I just looked it up. One word.
One word.
Oh, okay. Here we
Alibaba Corporate. Yeah, this is a real thing.
This shit scares me.
Dude, they are taking over. Jack Ma is
It is one of the top 10 most valuable and biggest companies in the world.
Yeah, for sure, dude. And you can invest now. It's not
I'm just going to get rid of the internet. That's what I'm going to do. That's going to be my life's work.
What, are you going to blow up the internet?
I'm just going to get rid of it. And then, because all of the world's problems stem from the internet. All of them.
But a lot of the solutions stem from the internet, too.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think...
No.
You don't think so?
No.
How about fucking delivery, you know?
I don't get delivery. I get DiGiorno's. Yeah, dude, I don't like getting delivery. I feel so lazy, and it just gives me anxiety. I don't know why. I think it just makes me want to live in an area with better food because I live in a good food desert.
Yeah, I feel that.
There's nothing but, like, chains around here.
You know,
You know what's a good spot to live up is, like, Lawrence and, like, Western.
Yeah, they got some good-ass food there.
A lot of, like, Central American restaurants.
And Lawrence and Western, I've never...
Around, like, Lawrence Street, like, between Western and, like, Ashland.
Yeah,
so many good spots.
Yeah.
All right, dude, we got to wrap it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
That was short.
That was
I mean, we
pretty
can go,
fun.
like, another 10 minutes.
That was pretty fun, though.
Yeah.
Had a good time. We covered a shit ton.
86K. We didn't really talk about...
We didn't talk about fucking government agencies at all.
State Grid. Oh, we forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. Fucking
Look up State Grid. That shit is nuts.
Mugabe.
Oh, the toothbrush. We got... Who? Michael Jordan. Oh, here we go. In May 2010, former basketball star Michael Jordan appeared in a Hanes commercial wearing a toothbrush mustache.
Hitler stash. Called it. Jordan's friend Charles Barkley said, I have got to admit that I don't know what the hell he was thinking, and I don't know what Haynes was thinking. I mean, it is just stupid. It is just bad. Plain and simple. Jordan has not been seen with it since. I told you. I told you, dude.
Holy
He
cow.
fucking had the Hitler stash in that Hanes commercial. And like when I saw it, I was like, is that really that what?
Holy shit.
And nobody called him on that shit.
How?
Nobody said shit about it.
Dude, I can't wait to use that now that when I'm defending my Pistons being the best team. Oh, you hate Jews? You like the Bulls? Cool, man. Cool. Way to stay woke.
Great, awesome.
You like underwear that restricts your sperm count and kills Jews?
George Orwell had.
Did he really?
Yeah, look right there.
But when was Orwell alive? He was
click on his Wikipedia. Real quick.
He was pre-Hitler though. He was because he wrote homage to Catalonia in the like fucking 20s or 38.
You know, his family fucks kids.
What?
Apparently, his family like has a bunch of pedophiles in it.
Oh fuck!
I know
That's
it makes it does make you rethink a lot of shit.
That's just a. That's like a. I see a lot of people with that mustache.
Oh,
that's like a Latino and like a black person mustache. Where
toothbrush,
they like shave the top.
Yeah, I get that done. All right, should we end it?
Thanks for listening to 86K, you guys.
Let's get up to 86,000 views. This podcast was also brought to you by Rooster in the Morning.
Close.
Really?
Mornings
with Rooster.
It was also brought to you by You Gotta Listen to This Freaking Podcast.
No, it's a please don't listen to this fucking podcast.
And hopefully Robel's father.
Yeah, honestly, my dad's sponsoring this shit. He's all
So
about it.
stay classy out there, guys. Stay wiki wild wild west. Thank you to Wikipedia. Could they sponsor this?
Yeah, honestly, I'll give Wikipedia some money because they I don't know how they fucking stay afloat.
Honestly, Wikipedia is the best.
It really is.
People shit on it. It's not credible news.
Who gives a fuck?
It is because they do a good job, except for that Nigerian's comic.
Who
page.
gives a fuck? And also, it's like at least you're not gonna remember everything about everything. You're gonna throw out some facts. You know, like you're gonna look up like, oh shit, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I guarantee you, if I would put I'd put my life on the line. Someone that like discredits Wikipedia, go to like a averagely important Wikipedia page and just fact check everything on there. I guarantee you, it's all like the Saddam Hussein page. I bet you it's all accurate.
Yeah, there's enough people.
Yeah. All righty.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.